Okay. Hello, dog. Hey, foes. Yes, it is time for zoo. Oh, I remember what we're doing. We're doing a career one. Let's go have a look at the career one. Is there ever a time when people are not in the mood for cute animals? Is career like campaign? Essentially, yes. Okay, so we need to place one more reindeer. I think we're gonna get a baby reindeer. Look at all my reindeer. And look at this. I just made this. Smile. Emma's under quarantine, but once Emma is not under quarantine, it's gonna be good. Okay, and then what's my next objective? Arctic wolves. And then increase their welfare to 80%. Ooh. My reindeer are mating. I guess for the wolf exhibit, I could just put it here. That's not a ton of space for a wolf, though. I could put it on the opposite side of the park. Maybe? No, but then I have to build an entirely new section for this. Which is annoying. No, that should be fine, right? Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I could actually have it share a wall. No, there's no pathway there, so maybe not. Where's the keeper hut? I don't see a keeper hut. That's concerning. We're a research center, workshop, quarantine, veterinary surgery. Where's the keeper hut? Oh, it's here. Dude, this is so cool. Look at this. Trade center, transformer, staff room, keeper hut. Okay, in that case, and then I think I'll just put it here. Yeah. Wish you knew how to build. Cool. Me too. I can't take credit for this. This is a campaign. It'd be real cool if I was like this. Also, apparently there is a way to turn off things like weather effects. I think my reindeer are breeding too quickly. Habitat cleanliness is a disease risk. What? Why? Why are you not cleaning? Is that like a ton of poop behind the rock?
You know, I am always amazed by the research work our vets do. They're discovering so much critical information which will really help with breeding reindeer. Puts me to shame anyway. I can't even remember the names of Santa's ones.
Wait, do you guys remember the storyline for this game? Wasn't there like a really fun part where like they were all, haha, by the way, this guy went missing under mysterious circumstances and the zoo has now been like repossessed by a really shady dude? Yeah, okay, so I think they pooped all over this. If you could clean up the poops, please. Yeah, he went missing for a while. I don't remember how to change the lighting so that I can see. Never mind. I can't help but notice that they're not cleaning the dung in the place where it's a problem.
Rescue unit told me to expect reindeer. I was confused why, one, they were talking about the weather, and two, they were being so familiar. Rain? Deer? No. Oh well. Good work getting them settled in anyway.
You haven't cleaned out the poop over here! I'm glad to see that this is still a massive issue for the game. It looks like it's saying 100% cleanliness though, so we'll just pretend it's not a thing. BB deer incoming? Da, 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 da. Look how beautiful they are. So let's see. Offspring imminent. I don't know, they look pretty asleep to me. I like watching them lie down to sleep. They've been sleeping for 3 days. 4 days. 5 days. 6 days. 7 days. 8 days. 9. Are they dead? Buddy? No, I didn't put them to sleep. The miracle of life. Oh, look at them. They are so cute. I love them. Do the baby moonwalk? Yeah, occasionally the walking animation's a bit weird. Be brave, small one. Be brave. Let's have a look. How are your... genetics? Oh god, you are tiny. That's cute. Alright, where's the dude? Here. Okay, because all the female reindeer are pregnant, and we don't want to go too crazy on that, so we're just gonna stop you right there, sir. I like how these people are just suffering eternally. It's so cold. Okay, what do I gotta do to get my next star? The 2 Arctic rules. Gotcha. Wham. I feel kind of bad. The, I've kind of ignored the little sheep things that are in here. And then... Wait, what was that wolf? Frick. I don't know what it was. Let's have a look at my aminals. Female. Okay, so I need a male. The fertility stat ain't looking so good on these dudes. Do I need Arctic wolves? Oh, I do. Whoops. Hold up. Filter. Arctic. No, Arctic wolf. There we are. That's what we want. Oops. Cool. I made a small boo-boo. It's okay. What do I do about the other one? He's just gonna sit there forever. It's okay. We'll just send to trade center. And then animal storage. Send to zoo. Quarantine. Perfect! In the meantime, let's make the exhibit. Alright, how big should we make this thing? Wolves need a lot of space to run around, so... Perfect! Why? Why are you sad, Dawn? Do not be sad. Tell me your woes. Because you were bad at them? That's not true. Wait, were you playing League? You know this is not good for self-esteem. No? Okay. Age of Empires? That's probably not great for your self-esteem either, in fairness. Christ on a bike, hold on. Quantemic, thank you very, very much. I mean, 11 months is basically like 2 years, right? I'm not very good at math, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, perfect! I'm a god. But you know, honestly, all I ever do with Age of Empires is just like make a really huge settlement and then like go and murder the AI with just sheer numbers. So I don't think I'd be very good at competitive Age of Empires either. A source, trust me, I am also good at math. Oh, the Grey Seal likes playing with this ball. That's cute. Yeah, no, I was just saying that, I wouldn't be very good at online because all I do is crush the AI. And that's kind of not hard at all. Oh, look, a second baby deer! Honk. Oh, they're actually a little bit short on hard shelter now because of the sheer number of them. Well, I guess it's time to sell a reindeer. He's playing! Did those two pass quarantine yet? Nope. Yeah, the customers are shivering. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I can't do anything with them, so they're just gonna have to stay there, I think. Oh wait, no, I can quick trade this one. Uh-oh. Who's got a disease? Oh no, which one of you is diseased? Oh no. Arnalak is diseased! I guess I can put the other one in there for now. The Nuck is okay to go. Into your new house. Alright, yeet the wolf. Do it. Hey!
It's wonderful to see some new species around here. Some of the guests are practically shaking with excitement. Well, it's either that or the cold.
Yeah. Do I have a mechanic? I hope so. In the meantime... Edumacation. I don't actually know how education works in this game. Do you guys? Wishka, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. I just dump a bunch of like boards and stuff by each exhibit and hope that that works. Do you guys have a speaker here yet? No, you don't. Oh, that's silly. Reindeer. There. Perfect. Get educated! Enjoy your dinner, Ultima! I like watching them all eat together. It's very cute. Okay, sorry, let me, this guy's habitat sucks. Actually, he kind of likes it, which is kind of funny. It's actually perfect, never mind. This guy's habitat's great. But they need some hard shelter, which means... Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like a single pixel wide line at the bottom where the UI doesn't like reach. Can you see that? Well, if you weren't before, you're gonna see it now, and you're never gonna unsee it. Hi, poor Achipa. Now you can. Thanks, Slimes. You're welcome. Aquatic nature scene. Dude, where were these when I was building stuff? Look at this. That's amazing. What in the hecky? Oh, wow. Nice. Hey, door. Which rock should we use? This rock or this rock? I think this rock looks more like rock. If that makes sense. Ugh, I hate building with these. I mean, I hate it, but I also really like it, so... Well, welcome to the rest of the stream, everybody. I mean, this is what everybody was here for, right? We don't want none of those animals. Those are lame anywho. We want rocks. Da, da. I like how I have favorite rocks marked out for some reason. This is just super therapeutic after like an entire day of shredding my hands building a computer. I instead just build virtually and everything is okay. No crying, only rocks now. Yeah, I built a computer. It was wonderful actually. I posted about it on Twitter. Gigabyte and AMD teamed up to get me all equipped with a pooter, and I appear to have messed up somewhere. That or the parts went kaboom. I'm not sure which. I am having to investigate tomorrow. Yeah, for real. Did it blow up? No. No, but it had a 00 error code on boot. And by on boot, I mean it didn't boot. How much of my soul did I have to spell them? Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna pay it off in like fragments of soul. Like a payment plan, like credit card soul. Yeah, it's very cool. Now if only I could get it to work. Hopefully it's just something like the 8-pin connector came out while I was messing around back there or something. Oh, nice. Yeah, although the disadvantage of it giving error codes is that error code isn't actually listed in the manual, which usually means something went very catastrophically wrong very early on. Da, 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 da. I just hope it's not the CPU. Because good luck getting them lately. Da, 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 da. Should I have left this unfilled, or... Filled with rocks is good, I think? I think it's alright. Souls grow back? Yeah, they're like teeth. Wait. It's funny because, like, I'm making good progress, but that's because I haven't tried to start doing the archway yet, at which point this is just gonna dead stop. More cladding! Just do what I do. Don't fire anybody. Go broke. Can't actually tell where that rock ends. Okay, here we are. Can you make anti-gravity rocks? Yep. And they also, the funny thing is, they actually provide shelter in that there's no snow in there. Which I think's really cool. So, like, you don't have to make your structure make sense physically. You just need to make it look nice. Prehistoric Kingdom? I hadn't actually heard about Prehistoric Kingdom. Will it look into it? Thank you. So yeah, in theory, I could just like pile, like, or go up here and make a bunch of rocks that float. But we're not gonna do that because we are professional zookeepers. I'm trying not to have to turn them like too much because then it gets complicated. To duplicate them, I mean. She says before deciding to turn them. Oh god, don't do this. Some poggers rocks here, you say? Is there a hotkey so I don't have to keep pressing toggle to world axis? Because that would be nice. Those might be a bit big for my purposes, actually. Is there a smaller version of these? Is that the same rock? Yes, it is! I am no longer able to tell rocks apart. Wait, is it the same rock? No, it's a narrower version of that rock. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Stix, thank you for the 48 months, the 4 years. Holy heck, welcome back. Thank you. Hello, boys, I'm back. That's marginally more what we want. I think they just get smaller as you go along. Apart from that one was huge. Hey, look, more cladding. That's still easy to place. We'll just put another one there. Okay, so let's trash these real quick. Yeah, I mean, this game, like, when you get the tools that you, or like when the tools work for you and you're good with them, like the things that you can do are kind of nutty. Okay, so because I could either make this look really natural or I could make it look kind of artificial but neat. So what my plan here is to do oh no, did I accidentally put an extra one? No, I didn't. And then make like an archway with it. So they go like all the way down here. Oop. Yeah, you can just do like a flat shape and then put a bunch of rocks on it to make it look decent. Which is usually what I'll do for like the rest of it. But I thought that this might look cool. I might not do the whole thing, maybe just like the top fringe or something? But yeah, what I could do is I could just like build a mound here and then put rocks on it to make it look realistic. Let's see if I can get that to work out. Because, not very good with terrain editing. I'll pull those back out the front in a second. Or will I? How do I get them back? Oh no. There we are. Hey guys, welcome back. There you are. Oops. It's getting a little bit better now I remember how the terrain tools work, mostly. Mostly. And then... But yeah, this is nice. Oh, hello. I seem to have missed one of you. Yeah, this is nice just to give myself an idea of where I want everything to go. So I'm not trying to place rocks that look interesting and make the basic shape. Oops. Okay. Who are these rocks for? Wolves. Wolves. Okay, so that actually works for me. And then... so matches will make the terrain. It'll be snow in a second anyway. I hate this part. Actually, that looks better. I think I've absorbed another rock inside it though, but that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to be efficient in the amount of stuff that we have on the screen. It's for nerds. It's actually... should I close it up or should I leave it like that? Because that's kind of cool. Hi, Bunny Bob! And we are definitely not nerds. You guys like it open? Okay. Control X. Oh, neat. Okay, cool. New hotkey. Angel, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back. Okay, so I need to fix this. Show what I've made so far. So this is the campaign map, so I can't take credit for most of this. Literally all I've done is this little reindeer exhibit, which is lovely. It makes me very happy, apart from this rock clipping in that I just noticed. Otherwise, this is all the Planet Zoo folks who are just like, look at this! This is just showing off. This is nonsense. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Yeah, no, the music's lovely. I always end up humming along to it, I'm sorry. A stylish heap of rocks? Thanks. I guess I'll build along the top of it still, although it kind of looks cool as it is, but decisions. I need to fix this too. Need some more square ones, I think. Making this front part is always a pain in the butt. What am I building now? Rock fort! Could honestly just go all in on... Let's see... I don't know how this is gonna look. Let's experiment. Do. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh man, is there like a flip option? Zoop. Yeah, alright, I like that. Let's actually rotate that one forward as well. And then to make it look a little bit more realistic, we'll put a rock to prop it up with. Yeah, I like that a bit better. So, oh, no, 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 no. Get rid of that, I think. Yeah, it's not really showing anymore. Boop. There aren't any ferrets in this game, it's dumb! I'm upset about it. I'm missing the rock placing tag. Yo, they should make one. I think I need something bulky here so it doesn't look like that thing's just like floating a little bit. Because it does a little right now. How to achieve this, I wonder. Huh. It's a bit better. Pog tank. Makes it sound like he's tanking pogs. I finished it, Joe! Believe it when you see it? Well, I guess you better go watch the VOD then. And then... Ba, ba, ba. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. You had a bad speed run? Oh no, what happened? Bit large. Honestly, I think like really old communities like Age of Empires can end up being super toxic. I always like to point at Populous as a good example of that. Those guys were a hoot. Do I have any games planned? I actually don't. I wanted to do a couple new things on my new rig, but pending. Might be a little bit. Is it because it doesn't have this? Oh god, that's huge. Oh, that looks a bit better. Fast forward to March so we can play New Monhan? Or Disco, true. Actually, that's not what I want to do, is it? I want to do, No, it's a bit too close now. Push it back. Honestly, I have this bad habit with RimWorld where my colony just ends up being ferrets anyway because, like, inevitably one shows up. And I'm like, oh, that's a cute ferret! And then they start breeding. Ugh, this is a pain. I don't know about this anymore. Alright, let's just throw a bunch of rocks in there and see what sticks. Why is it so absurdly huge? No, I haven't really thought about what I want to play at the moment. I'm sure I'll figure something out. At 7:25 p.m. Right before going live. Skyrim 2. Yes. Does it count as another system that Skyrim is on if it's on Game Pass? I don't think it does, right? Like, it's still the same system, it's just free now. Free in quotation marks. I hate this rock. It's the worst rock. Get out of here, rock. All of these rocks are poop! Hey, so animals have never gotten stuck in my rock apocalypses. They've just gotten stuck in the pre-constructed ones. Thank you. Freaking rock bullying over here. Okay. It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. I always feel like once I start placing rocks, I have to put rocks everywhere. Otherwise it's too obvious that it's not all rocks, you know? Gotta make the perfect rock. What if I just use cladding? Is that cheating? I think that might be cheating. Just cover it in rock plains. Easy. The rock just made a kissing sound at me! This piece of music always sounds like it's about to launch into da 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 da, but it never does. Da 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 da. Yeah. Actually kind of what I want. That's not so bad. Please. Oh no, it's flipping. It's resisting. I haven't figured out if I want to keep this yet. I kid you not, every single time, it has never stopped. Every time I select those rocks, in my head I'm like, Taiga, Taiga, Taiga. Birdie. It's really annoying. Maybe I'll just surround this by rocks. I am a great magician. Your clothes are red. Green clothes. When I first saw that movie, I was actually quite young, and I didn't understand that it had been dubbed from other movies, or, you know, torn up pieces of other movies. And I was just like, haha, look at the funny random thing. And then when I was older, I was like, oh, that was to cover up from the fact that it was completely different scenes. Yeah. I understand now. Why would you do this game? What movie are we talking about? Kung Pao Enter the Fist. It's a very quotable movie where an American director, I think he's American or was he Canadian? I can't remember. Took a bunch of clips from old martial arts movies and used them to make an entirely different story. Flying Buddy Symphony, thank you for the 59 months. I'm glad you like my rocks. So it's basically just like a YouTube poop overdub, but like that actually came out and had an official movie release and shows on TV. I think there's like 2, maybe 3 new actors, and then the rest is just like stock footage. Or, sorry, archive footage. Old footage. Isn't that the one with the CGI cow? We don't talk about the CGI cow part. That's my least favorite part. That one didn't age very well. Limes rocks out? Haha. I get it. Should I just shove cladding all over the top? It might honestly be the least frustrating thing to do. What the heck was that? I planted a rock and my CPU fans revved to like 100%. Are you okay, computer? We cool? I just heard the fans just went like insane. They're basically silent unless like something went horribly wrong. Oh my goodness, poor Jeepa. Thank you for the sub. Welcome aboard. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my current computer is pretty silent running. So if I can hear it over my headphones, there's something very wrong. Celestian Hammer, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. It had been 15 months. That's true. That's true. It's air-cooled. But no, I wasn't going to do the entire inside. I was just going to do enough to make it look like from the front that there's, like, it's just rocks. Use my new fancy computer. I can't get it to boot. Shh. We're not talking about it. It's very awkward. That is fairly obviously the same rock copy and pasted over. I'm gonna have to dress them up so it doesn't look like that anymore. I mean, no, my CPU is running at 54% right now, and like total for everything, and that's fine. That's more than fine. My CPU went close to 100, I'm pretty sure, because that was loud. I have a Noctua set up. You don't usually hear it. My GPU, I can't tell you how much that's using. Oh, it's 99%, but that's normal. Let's have a look at my temperatures. Let's see. CPU is at 81, that's fine. Sorry, GPU is at 81, that's fine. CPU is at 66, which is hefty, but nothing really to worry about. It's warm in here because I have the heating on. But yeah, no, it's quiet again now. It was just a very brief... Something happened. Am I winning? I mean, look at this work of art. What do you think? I wonder if I can just duplicate this freaking rock again. Because it's got a curve, which kind of works for me. Okay. I don't know if I like this design. It looks a bit weird. Maybe I'll axe it. This is a wolf house. Okay, the front looks okay. Salvar Stalled, thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you, thank you. Will you come over and fix my computer? Please and thank you. I'm old and it hurts to kneel down anymore. I just can't do it. Yeah, this is my pet rock exhibit. I'm gonna have to do the entire top. It looks weird otherwise. But we'll just clad it. Just gonna clad it. Wop. 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 Whop. I mean, I have $50,000. I don't need to be worried about the cost of a few rocks. I mean, it feels very difficult to fail these campaign levels unless, like, the game glitches out like it did when I was playing through this originally. I am gonna put some bushes and stuff too. Eventually. Like we could have like a little frick, what? Yo, what are your native plants? Wait, where'd he go? Oh god. Okay, he didn't grow old and die while I was building his thing. North America. So you could have like a little... Oh, that's a bit big. Yeah, like little bits of shrubbery. Press down into the rocks there. But yeah, I was gonna do little bits of like this. Ooh, moss! I love moss! Stop making kissy noises at me, game. Yeah, I gotta watch how, like, other builders speed build. What is that noise? Computer, what the frick? I think it's hitting a little... It's hitting something in this fan curve. Like, I guess I just said it. It was like, hey, if the CPU goes to 75, frickin' panic and turn that shit up or something. I guess I said something like that way back when. That's not the best fan curve in the world, but never mind. No, I mean, they build and their rocks look pretty nice. Like, they actually look naturally formed, whereas mine end up just like... They start like that, and then I get kind of bored or intimidated because of the shape of the thing that I'm trying to do, and then I just kind of stop. Like, right now, I'm just using the same rock over and over again. It's a good rock, though. I like that rock. See, look how good this rock is. Which rock is this? Tundra Rock 05. I'm a favorite you, Tundra Rock 05. Where are you? Boom. can almost pretend it's all one rock. Big ass rock. Because it's snowy, you can't really see that it's really not that at all. Have a little bit of moss growing under here. Whoosh. Da, da, da. Cool. Oh wow, look at the holy tree! Like, that's so cool, but it's so absurdly large compared to anything else that I don't think that it would work. It's just ridiculously massive. You put them anyway because they look cool at a distance? Ah. Just clip through the thing, that's fine. Not sure how much they would appreciate having festive spruces in their house. Just like one giant tree. I mean, I guess I could like put it there. That looks kind of cool. And relatively reasonable. Okay. Let's do some interesting things with the terrain. I actually forgot that, you know, you could make ponds. I forgot that that was a thing. Death pits, also known as ponds. Yes. That's a bit much. What is this? Black spruce. These are pretty. Hey look, more rocks. Interesting that there aren't any, like, broken trees available to select for this, I don't think. Let me double check, but it didn't seem like there were. No, that's a shame. I think, like, a couple of felled trees would look really nice. Never mind. No, 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 look at all my animals! Please. Can't see do like a river, an artificial river. Let's see. Food and water. If they have a pond, they don't need a watering hole, right? I should check my water treatment facility, actually. Which I'm assuming I have one of. Transformer. Frick, how do I see that again? Looks like I don't have that, so... Oh no, I'm gonna have to put one, like, out in the middle of nowhere looking all ugly because I'm bad at building. Like, in my lifetime, I tremble to think how many rocks I placed. Why did you even let me start the path if you weren't gonna let me place anything? Please. Look at this! This is the kind of thing that's crazy. Oh, I see. They did like a little, an outline. I see what they did. They outlined it. I mean, I could just steal the whole thing. I'm good at building too! Congrats on beating Sunshine? Thanks. I made this, yeah. I'm assuming this is legit, like, yeah, that's legit terrain, and the idea of doing that makes me feel a little bit queasy. Just borrowing it? Yeah. Okay, so that's a little bit... I don't know why this bit didn't copy. I guess they never finished adding that to the group. That was a lot of money. So then we need to steal... Well, hopefully he made a second, or she made a second group here. Yeah. Yoink. Look at these master builder skills in action. Don't be jealous, by the way. I mean, like, why not if it's there, right? If it's there to use, why the hecky not? Oh, that looks cool. Now I gotta try and cover it. Did they make doors? Not really. It's actually, it might be better to move it slightly, because that's where the guests are going. And there's still going to be some impact to... Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, God. Just select everything, dude. Alright. This is where I do all of this and then accidentally misposition so the water treatment center still doesn't reach. Oh, come on! Bunny Bob, thank you for giving the gift of sub to Axel G. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this was a mistake, because now how am I gonna get to line up with these? Oops. This is fun. I haven't even done the hard part yet. I'm scared. Okay. And then... Alright, are you ready to rumble with the terrain? You know, I could probably make a shape or something to make this way easier on myself. Hmm. Put the facilities in first? I guess. Fine. Water treatment. God. That's really upsetting. Alright, exit group. Perfectly aligned. Let's put a staff room in here too. Perfectly aligned. Actually, that is. How much range does the transformer have right now? Frick, how do I see my views again? I wish to view my zoo. I don't know how to see my view. Zoo view. Oh, it's this button. There we are. Power. Okay, yeah, so I do need another one starting here-ish. That's not quite perfectly aligned. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, are you ready for some shit? Perfect. I mean, we'll fix it, okay? It's gonna be great. Hold on, no, but I need to realign it a little bit. Otherwise, it was looking great. Little bit of detailing, and that's gonna look wonderful. You just gotta have faith, chat. I mean, look, that's basically what they did. Bowls? Don't look at my bowls. Oh. Oh dear. That's not what I wanted to do at all. What happened here? Is that me? No, I think that's just like happened naturally. I'll have to push it back in. Sir Crackerbulb, thank you for the 33 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I am doing okay. How are you? Okay, that doesn't quite work for some reason, so we'll just have to leave that as is. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that's actually working okay. It's the road that's doing that, I think. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. I'll put a rock on it or something. Okay, and then let's push this back in. Just make it a little bit flatter on the top. There. They said I was mad. That it couldn't be done. Theirs is better, but it's okay. Aw, good night, Kiwi the bird. Look! Look! A little bit more sculpting, that'll look perfect. I'm pretty pleased. Like, theirs is obviously way more, like... perfected, we'll say. But as a rough thing, this looks alright. And then we will smooth it. It'll do. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was doing the thing for the wolves. Play. Wonderful. Friend. Oh, he's swimming. Okay, so they need food. They need both types of nourishment. Uh-oh, I'm not sure they can play with any of these. Oh wait, no, they can play with the football at least. Okay, that's a bit better. He's a paddling. I am hungry, yeah. Oh, that's the sun setting. I thought for some reason it was like a very oddly shaped thing of birds. Wait, where's my other wolf? Where did they end up? They're still in quarantine, apparently. But it doesn't say where they are. Interesting. I'm not sure how I'm gonna select them after this. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. That's bothering me. But I can't do anything about it because of the road. Hold on. Stick a rock in it. No one will ever know. Yeah, it's always funny when they're like, yo, you're not charging us enough. It's like, well, if you insist. I actually don't know where the ticket barrier is here. Uh-oh. Hey, have you hidden the tickets here? I think I can do it from the zoo screen, but I want to do it from here. Oh, they're just appearing. That's really weird. Zoo. Finances. I actually don't know how to do it. Eh. Hey look, they passed their quarantine. New friend. Okay, yeah, I can't move them. Maybe I can do it from the animal section? Yep, there you go. Ah, here we go. Thank you. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm fairly pleased with our zoo. Arctic wolf has joined a pack. Wow. Ugh. They came for the animals but stayed for the rocks, as they should. I'm pretty pleased with our abomination of a shelter, actually. Actually, I forgot to put actual stuff in it. Hold on. Habitat. Alright, I finished up there, though. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, everybody. You're all sweet and wonderful people. I may be live tomorrow. I know I've missed a lot of Mondays in a row, but if I end up having to try and like really push to get this PC thing done, I may end up not streaming on Monday. I will let you guys know on Twitter as soon as I know. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. For now, I will send you over to one of my friends. Let's see who we can send you all over to. I'ma send you guys over to... I'll send you guys over to Mike. Once again, thank you so much for being here, you guys, and hanging out. As always, it is the highlight of my night being able to stream for all of you. For now, I'll send you guys over to Mike, so please go and say hi to Mike for me, everybody. And I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.